The global corporate tax rate proposed by United States President Joseph Biden has found favor with 130 countries, and it is envisioned that it would be implemented by 2023 after the terms of the agreement are finalized later this year. Despite the widespread favor of this global tax rate, some countries are not entirely supportive. In fact, Chairman of the Caribbean Community Caricom, Gaston Brown, expressed his concerns over this tax rate during a recent heads of government meeting of Caricom.
Is allowed to go unchallenged. And, we do not advocate for a certain carve out for Caribbean countries or Caricom countries, then we could see a significant displacement within the region. The reality is many of our countries, we have low tax offshore sectors, and the introduction of a 15% minimum tax will result in a significant reduction in revenues. And that in itself could undermine the development of our respective countries and certainly our peoples. So we'll be having a further meeting on this particular issue, and hopefully we'll have a consensus on the way forward.
At the sidelines of a recent event, senior minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, said that Guyana will join CARICOM countries to discuss what he said was a very complex issue.
And there's been a debate for some time about international tax competition and the lowering of tax rates. The decision having been made by the G7, it has now been the focus of attention at the level of Caricom. As you know, Caricom head spoke about it, and we're going to be having a meeting very soon. We're going to be having a meeting very soon at the Caricom level to consider this matter. It's a very complex issue. I think we're well aware of the arguments being made by the international community regarding, tax competition. But there are other dimensions to this issue, including, the various instruments that are used by many countries for the purposes of competition, for investment in the global investment space, issues of fiscal sovereignty over economic policy decisions, etc. And so there are multiple dimensions to this issue, and what I have said is that I would like CARICOM to come up with a joint position on this matter, and we're going to continue to discuss it in CARICOM. We have to consider what it implies for the region, and we will be coming up with a CARICOM position. It will engage finance ministers and heads of government in CARICOM with a view to us concluding a CARICOM-wide position on this matter.
When asked if Guyana supports the carve-out or compensatory mechanism, Dr. Singh said that he does not want to preempt the discussions that will take place at the level of CARICOM. Already, however, some CARICOM countries, including Jamaica, have expressed their support for the global minimum tax rate. Contrastingly, Barbados and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are two of the 9 countries that did not come into the agreement. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Vishani Raghuveer.